Hey everyone, welcome back to some World of Tanks. First off, let's do some spreadsheeting. So, about a month ago, I showed you my method of finding the best and the worst tier 10 tanks of the different categories. Basically what I did was went on what replays and sorted by tier 10, and today we're going to do light tanks and then each of the different tier 10 light tanks. Then I sorted by top experience and added together all the 10 best results to get this. Here you can see the last results from the previous patch, 1.9.2 I think it was. No, 1.9.1. And now we're doing 1.10, which has been out for like, yeah, a month, I think. And well, no surprise, the EBR 105 is still the top dog. Not by as huge a margin as it was previously. It has been nerfed. It was nerfed in this patch. But even so, it's still better than all its competitors. Some of that might be because it wasn't nerfed enough, or it might be that it synergizes very well with some of the new equipment. At number 2, still T100 LT. It was number 2, still number 2. AMX 13105, number 3, and it still is. And Manticore, surprisingly, number 4, and it still is number 4. I ranked them by the average of the 10 best results, not by the top result. And number 5, yep, still the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. And number 6, still the Sheridan. And number 7, the worst tier 10 light tank, the WZ 132-1. Last time I only found 5 ace tanker results by sorting by experience. This time I found 9. So I did the best 9 and divided by 9 instead of dividing by 10 as on the other tanks. It's kind of telling that this is a tank that I think not many people play. At least they don't upload as many replays. It's not that much worse than the Sheridan. Its top result was actually better than the top result for the Sheridan, but the average not quite as good. So it is, and it was and it still is the worst tier 10 light tanks. And someone still think it's rocks, and this is the best of the worst. So I'm gonna download this replay by Herr Langhår, and we're gonna watch it together. Alright, so this is Herr Langhår in the WZ 132-1. It's on the Redshire map. I've not watched this replay before, by the way. So I'm just gonna comment as we go along. And he's doing one of the missions. At least no fucking wheelie, boys, he says. Damn right. There are no wheelie tanks in this match. Only 1 light tank per team. 3 artilleries, lots of tank destroyers. That's a good recipe for doing well in a light tank. Basically, the biggest problem I have with the wheelies is that if you are any other light tank and there is a wheelie in the game on your team or the enemy, it means that, well, you're just not gonna do that well, probably. Either the wheelie is on your team and it's gonna grab all the spotting, or it's on the enemy team and it's gonna zoom around and mess you up. But there's none of them here. It's just Herr Langhår in his WZ 132-1 and a T100 LT on the enemy team. So he's doing some spotting already. See if I can turn this map a little bit bigger. There you go. And he's doing a lot of spotting. And if you are getting dizzy from these like screen movements, then yes, so am I. So he's playing this a lot more aggressive than I would in a any other light tank. I guess that's the strength of the WZ 132-1. That it's kind of a medium light tank. So he's doing very well so far, more than 4,000 combined. But he's a little bit low on hit points after that artillery hit. I wonder if he will be able to do that base capture or defense mission in this match. I didn't actually check before I hit the replay. So it's got a very decent gun, this tank. It's, as I said, pretty much a medium tank. So he's at more than 6,000 combined. Very good result so far. I wonder how high his combined score will be at the end of the match. Because I didn't check that either. I just sorted by experience. Well, it's now at more than 8k, I think. And there's the enemy light tank, the T100 LT, which, as you can remember, was the second best tier 10 light tank, according to my calculations. But he's out. Thanks to the underdog, Herr Langhår, in the worst tier 10 light tank. Well, he didn't get the kill, but it was still mostly by his doing. Now racked up more than 9,000 combined. A result I would be very happy with if it was me. But he's not done yet. Seeing as this was the highest experience score game in this tank, I would assume it's gonna end in a victory. But I'm not entirely sure. The last two artilleries have not been spotted until now. Notice that he did not get greedy and stick around to farm the arty, because that would undoubtedly lead to him getting killed. So he's racked up more than 10k now. And the scores are getting even. Just 2 arties left. Should be easy to farm. The STB1 left on his team, also a very decent player. I think they should be able to pull this off. And the last T92, he's already hit once, so it should be a one-shot kill. There you go. Good game, Herr Langhår. That was the best of the worst. The tier 10 worst light tank, WZ 132-1, with its best game, at least best game uploaded to the What Replay site in this current patch. Thank you for watching, and very well done to the guy playing. goodbye and take care. Oh, and I will see you again next time when we are gonna do, I think heavy tanks is next on the list. It's either heavy or medium tanks. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Take care.